Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. DOOL Alison Sweeney hints at surprise return for John's funeral. Alison Sweeney was 16 years old when she joined DOOL as legacy character Sammy Grady. She was immediately thrown into a huge storyline involving the beloved family. John Black had recently found out that he had been brainwashed into thinking he was Roman Brady. He'd spent years thinking he was Marlena's, Dieter Hall husband. Despite the real Roman coming back to Salem and resuming his place at Marlena's side, John and Marlena couldn't fight their attraction for long. Sammy walked in on her mom and John going at it on a conference room table, sparking Sammy's bad girl era. She tried to sell her baby sister, Belle, on the black market after finding out John was Belle's father. Despite Sammy's antics, Marlena eventually left Roman and married John. They became one of Salem's most long-lasting couples until John's unexpected death last week. The decision was made to kill the character off after actor Drake Hogestyn's real-life death in September 2024. Since the show films so far in advance, viewers are just now seeing John's death. The show brought back several beloved characters for the heartbreaking death, including Christy Clark as Carrie Brady. But there is one glaring absence: Sammy Brady. Despite years of fighting with John, she eventually forgave him and considers him a second father. So why hasn't she returned to Salem after his passing? Why Sammy didn't get to say goodbye to John Black. Alison Sweeney played Sammy Brady for over 20 years before leaving the show in 2014. She's returned to the show several times for short stints since then. But the actress has a flourishing career with the Hallmark Channel. She spoke out about the pleasure of working with Drake Hogestyn on the daytime soap for all those years. Sammy hasn't been seen in Salem to mourn her stepfather. However, the show has mentioned her several times and explained why she was missing. John was gravely injured in an explosion while getting life-saving medicine for Beau. While he was hospitalized, each of his kids, bio and otherwise, sat vigil at his bedside. Sammy was on her way to Salem with her daughter Sydney, but the flight from Italy was canceled because of volcanic ash. Then Sydney has a mishap at the airport while trying to catch the next flight. They said on the show that Sammy's daughter fell on the automatic walkway and broke her collarbone. She was rushed to surgery. Sammy couldn't make it to Salem because she had to stay in Italy with her daughter. The funeral starts this week on DOOL. Leaked photos from filming reveal which of John's kids were at the funeral. Belle, Martha Madison, Brady, Eric Martsolf, Paul, Christopher Scene, Eric, Greg Vaughn, and Carrie, Christy Clark, were all there. Sammy doesn't seem to be present, but fans think there's a chance Sammy will find her way back to Salem after Alison Sweeney teased her return to the soap. Alison Sweeney hints at surprise DOOL return for John's funeral. Alison Sweeney has several Hallmark movies debuting this month. She took to her Instagram story after the premiere of To Barcelona with love this weekend. She asked her followers what they thought of the movie. One fan replied that she loves all of Sweeney's movies, and when she returns to DOOL. Alison Sweeney shared the comment by posting a photo outside the Brady pub with a sign that said, "Coming soon." Some fans thought that was a hint that Sammy would make it home for John's funeral after all. After the service at the cemetery, a wake will be held at Brady Pub, per a request in Days of Our Lives. Few names evoke nostalgia, passion, and drama, quite like Alison Sweeney's. As the fierce and complicated Sammy Brady, Sweeney carved a permanent place in the hearts of soap lovers everywhere. Now, after an emotional turn of events on the show, the heartbreaking death of John Black, fans are buzzing louder than ever. Could Sammy Brady be returning to Salem one last time to say goodbye? In a cryptic social media post this past weekend, Sweeney shared a photo of her script bag, a steaming coffee mug, and a single caption: "Heading home. #DOOL." Fans immediately flooded the comments section, convinced that her return was linked to the upcoming funeral for the iconic John Black, played by Drake Hogestyn. While the show has yet to confirm anything official, behind-the-scenes whispers suggest that producers are planning a monumental tribute episode for John, and that Sweeney's appearance would be the emotional cherry on top. It's not just a goodbye, one insider teased. It's a reunion, a reckoning, and a resurrection, in the soap sense of the word. A reunion worthy of Salem. John Black's death sent shockwaves through Salem, both on and off screen. His enduring love with Marlena Evans, his years of espionage, identity crisis, and paternal devotion made him a pillar of the show. Alison Sweeney's Sami Brady had her own tangled history with John, a father figure, an enemy, an ally, and ultimately, someone she deeply respected. Her return for his funeral wouldn't just be symbolic, it would be essential. Sami never did anything halfway, Sweeney said in a recent interview with Soap Weekly. Her connections run deep, and John was a part of that fabric, even when they were at odds. There's no way she'd sit this one out. Sources close to the show suggest that Sweeney's character will return under dramatic circumstances. According to one leaked script draft, Sami arrives just moments before the funeral begins, stepping out of a black car in a whirlwind of tears, anger, and mystery. She's carrying something more than grief, the insider said. She's carrying a secret, and it could shake Marlena's world. Old wounds reopened. If there's one thing DOOL fans know, it's that no funeral in Salem is ever just a funeral. The return of Sami Brady could ignite more than just fond memories. Speculation is swirling that her arrival will reopen old wounds with Belle, her younger sister, and Marlena, who's barely holding it together. Rumors suggest a powerful confrontation scene between Sami and Belle, played by Martha Madison, where decades of rivalry bubble to the surface in the church itself. "You always thought you were better than me," Sami allegedly snaps in one scene. "But I was the one who showed up. I was the one who loved him until the end." Whether it's sibling rivalry or raw grief, Sweeney is known for bringing a tornado of emotion back with her. And for a character who spent the last few years embroiled in international scandals, romantic misadventures, and the occasional kidnapping, her presence at John's funeral is more than nostalgia. It's necessary. Surprise guests and shocking revelations. Producers have teased that John's funeral will be unlike any event the show has seen before, packed with surprise guests, unexpected plot twists, and possibly the reveal of one of Salem's most tightly held secrets. Rumor has it that Sami may have received a letter from John before his death. A letter he never got to deliver, but one that could change everything. "It's a confession," the source said cryptically. "Not a crime necessarily, but a truth that could turn the Black Brady family dynamic on its head." Some fans theorize the letter might involve Stefano de Mira's long-lost schemes. Others think it could tie into Sami's son Will and his connection to the ISA. Whatever the case, Sweeney's return promises to be far more than a simple goodbye.